Hi Diego, welcome.
Hi.
Thank you for being in this video with me. I appreciate it. I just wanted to let you know before we begin that this is going to be more or less 10 to 15 minute session. It is going to be recorded. However, the only two people that are going to see this recording are me and my professor. If you feel uncomfortable at any point, you can let me know and we can stop the video at any time you want. But it is going to be as confidential as possible, just to people watching it. I'm going to ask you a few questions and answer as much as you want, as much as you feel comfortable telling me.
Perfect.
So, if you're okay, let's begin.
Okay.
First, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, Luiselena, my name is Diego Cuteni, of course. I was born in Caracas, Venezuela. I lived all my life in Caracas, Venezuela. And I recently moved 2 years ago from my home country to the United States. I've been working here and pretty much in the working mode right now. And yeah, that's it for me right now.
Tell me a little bit about, I hear that you're working here and that you grew up somewhere else. Tell me a little bit about how long ago did you move here?
Well, I moved here 2 years ago due to the turmoil in Venezuela. You know that country is going through a lot of changes. Basically, we have a dictatorship over there, so I basically had to rearrange my plans for my future, and I had an opportunity here in the States. It's basically the same company that we had in Venezuela, but we came here because we had that opportunity and we started working, and I'm happy for that opportunity, and yeah, I'm here. That's a little bit of my background.
So I hear you express, when speaking of your country, I hear you express turmoil and that you had to turn your life upside down. How has that been?
Well, yeah, I had to do like a lot of changes in my personal life. I had to leave like my family, my friends, but most importantly, I had my relationship and I had to leave my girlfriend, which I've been with her in Venezuela for 1.5 years, and now we're doing some distance, and that has been affecting me, I think, more than a little. And we're still in that relationship, but yeah, we're pretty far away. Now she's working in Seattle, and I'm working here in Florida. It's the same country, but it's really far. So yeah, that has an impact in my life lately. So yeah.
Is that something you'd like to talk a little bit more of today?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's something that has been bothering me for some time, and yeah, I'm going to open myself.
And how long have you guys been separate?
We've been separate for the past 2.5 years, and yeah, it has been definitely a change. She has changed from her side. I've changed myself, but we still want to be together. And we're experiencing a lot of emotions because I want to be with her, but I don't want to miss a lot of fun that I have right here. She's having that same emotion. It's a little bit complex, but we're trying to work it out because we want to be together in the end. And actually, we're aiming towards that goal.
I do hear that the end goal, correct me if I'm wrong, the end goal between you guys is to stay together, and that's something you want to work on specifically.
Correct. That's what we're trying to accomplish. It hasn't been easy at all, and yeah, but that's the main goal that we have in mind.
So it hasn't been easy, but what are things that you have done in order to maintain the relationship alive and to see each other or dedicate some time to each other?
Well, I think the best thing we can do is actually see each other physically, not through the phone, through calls. So what I did on my side and her side as well is basically trying to see each other at least once a month. And I have allocated part of my income into paying a ticket, round trip ticket for the weekend every once in a month to see her, and that has helped us a lot. But it's still like 1 week in a month is not enough for us. She also comes here, and yeah, has maintained the relationship alive, and yeah, I think think that's the most important thing I could do right now. The other thing that we're doing right now is we're trying to get her to come here to work. She's applying for a couple of jobs, but we haven't found anything right now. And it's like a light at the end of the tunnel, but it's not certain. We don't know what's gonna happen, and yeah, well, we're in just like how do you say that, limbo.
So I understand that you both are putting efforts in both sides, where you're financially and it's a dedication of time that you both have committed in order to spend time with each other. And I do hear that you mentioned that she is applying for jobs here in order to finally reunite. And how has that affected your relationship with each other? Is she excited about coming? Are you nervous about what may happen when she comes?
Well, yes, actually, we talk about that a lot. Sometimes it's like a little bit funny between us because we say like, "Hey, Camila, do you imagine that you come here? We started to live together, and then we like don't like it so much because we're not used to each other. Like we see on once in a month, and it's pure happiness or whatever because we see each other for a little amount of time. If we start to live together, we're like, oh, how is this gonna work? And especially if my girlfriend changes jobs, that's like a big step for her. So it has to be a definitive answer or a definitive decision. So it's a little scary, but I think that would work for us.
So I can imagine it might be a little nerve-wracking in both sides, and especially her leaving what she has over there and coming into a new environment, a new city. So it's probably, I can hear that it's something that it could concern both of you.
Oh, definitely, and especially because she has like a great opportunity and a great job over there. So she would be, how would I say that? She would be moving in with me, but she is going to step down a little bit in their professional life. So that's, I hope that is something that's gonna bother us in the future. But those are the steps we're aiming to right now, and hopefully they'll work. But it's not easy. Yeah.
And have you guys taken any steps in order to communicate with each other these worries and almost make a plan for what's gonna happen once she's here?
Yeah, definitely. For the past couple of months, we've been talking about that a lot. Basically, the plan is she coming here. Maybe for a couple of months, I have my rent over here. She cannot live here with me right now, but in a couple of months, we could start living together. But that's the plan. That would be like the main goal that we have. We don't know if it's gonna come through. That's because that brings a lot of emotions right now, anxiety, because it's not for sure, it's not certain. So it's hard to deal with that.
Yeah, the uncertainty. I'm sure it's been a struggle with both of you because there's a buildup. There's a buildup of what might happen and what are the consequences of if it happens.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
I do hear that you have a lot of plans and that you are really taking charge of taking that step in order to finally be reunited.
Yeah.
Is there anything else within the relationship that you are struggling with or having trouble?
Yeah, for example, I want to bring her my side. I want her to come to Miami. But like I said, she has a great opportunity in her location. And she just basically saying, hey, Diego, I have a great job. I have a great opportunity. Why just come to my location, to Seattle? And that's actually a very accurate decision to take. The problem is that I don't want to give that up. I don't want to give this city. I have so much friends. I have my family, the company of the family that I've been working for so long. We put so many efforts into that, and basically just giving all of that away just to go in Seattle, yeah, at the end, maybe I could do it, but I know that's gonna be, like something that maybe I'm not gonna forgive myself in the future.
Yeah, I hear that it seems like it would be a struggle for you to move more than a pleasure, and it
Yeah,
could potentially cause some resentment, as you said, that
yeah,
you might regret it.
yeah. But the same can happen to her if she comes here, so it's hard. I think it's easier on her side because she just started working like a couple of months ago. In my end, I've been here for much more time. I have established basically. I have my professional plans here, my friends, everything, and yeah. And I love the warm weather. I don't want to go to the cold weather.
I hear that. I hear that. So you think it's potentially going to be easier if she makes the step rather than if you make the step. You
Correct.
find it that the relationship might not suffer as much if she comes here. Than
Yeah,
if you
and actually that's what we have agreed into a certain percentage because she still wants me to go over there, but she understands that it's easier for her to come here. It's not a battle that I've won right now, but I would say that I'm winning, and yeah, I think that's gonna be our best plan at the moment.
And have you thought of steps you might take in order to make her comfortable, in order to,
Oh yeah.
put that extra effort for the relationship to
Oh.
work and to avoid the anxiety you might encounter in the future in the relationship when she does potentially move here?
Well, if she moves here, I would try to put it like I would try to make her home because she's doing the hardest part. So basically, taking her out with her friends. Where do you want to live? We'll live over there. Trying to put her as comfortable as possible. I think that's what I can do on my side, and being the best day-to-day person that you can be with her.
I hear that you really do have a plan, a concrete plan of what you expect as an outcome, which probably gives you and her both a lot of peace because you have thought ahead and you have thought of things you're going to do in order to make the relationship work.
Correct.
And that's important. And I appreciate you sharing all of this with me. Is there anything else you'd like to touch base on?
Well, I think that's it. My situation is my situation. I pretty much gave you all the details. It's not solved, but it always feels better communicating and talking. It feels like relieving some weights out of your that you're carrying. I know the situation is not solved yet, but I basically feel better when I talk about it.
Do you have any feedback, something that you'd like to share with me in order for me to improve and to make a scenario like this better?
Well, actually, I think you went through pretty much all of the details of my situation. You tried to follow the flow of what I was saying. On my end, I'm happy with the interview.
Thank you. Thank you so much for dedicating this time.
You're welcome.